What's up, guys? Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. I've got a good one here for you today. When we talk about being shredded, what is it that people associate that with? Having more muscle definition, or maybe more vascularity, or muscle maturity, meaning it looks more like the muscles you'd see in a textbook, right, versus someone that just started training. Or maybe even it's the muscle tone. That's all good, but when you're trying to get lean and have those muscles be visible and have all those qualities, the very first thing you need to do is be locked in on your nutrition. And when you do that, the vascularity starts to improve, as does the muscle definition. But there is something you can do in your training that's going to do that other half of it, and that's going to be to increase resting muscle tone to make you look a lot more muscular as fast as possible. What you want to do is take an example here of my arm. Now, I'm not going to flex my bicep by bending the elbow and flexing it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it rest, and then I'm going to tighten it, increase the muscle tone. So here is the bicep at rest, and when I increase the tone, you can see more muscle definition. It starts to look a little bit more impressive. It's harder. All these things can actually be improved with overcoming isometrics, and there's 4 of them that I want you to do, and there's places that you can incorporate them into your workout. I'll start from the back side because nobody ever works their back enough, and this is a great exercise to do. There's 2 things we want to do with overcoming isometrics. We want to load up a weight stack as much as we can because we don't want to be able to move it, and we want to work from an extended position, right, more of an elongated position, and we want to work from more of a contracted position. So if I'm working the posterior chain, if I work extended first, what I'll do is I'll take my right hand and grab the left, and the right arm and grab the right, the left arm and grab the right. And now what I do is I get myself so that there's tension here, okay? Now all I'm doing is I'm letting myself round forward, and then I'm just going to try to pull as hard as I can here, but I can't move it because the weights are too heavy. But it's this isometric, trying to overcome the immovable. Pull it as hard as I can. 6 seconds, rest. And then I go again. Pull, 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 and rest. I'll do one more. Pull, 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 pull. You can see that these muscles of the posterior chain, the glutes, the upper back, the mid back, the lats are all sort of in this more extended, stretched out position. I can go the other way. I can get more into a contracted position. So I'm going to stand upright. For this one, I grab the left with the left, the right with the right. I step back. Here, I'm going to take the leg that steps back is going to be that glute. That glute's going to contract as hard as possible. Here, squeeze the left glute, squeeze the back, squeeze the triceps, the upper traps. Ready? We're going to start to overcome. Now, pull as hard as I can, and rest, and go again. Rest. Another one. Okay, posterior chain. Great for doing on pull day, on back day. Now we go the other way. Now, the other side, again, we want to go in this elongated position, and then we'll set it up to be more in a contracted position, but anterior chain. So abs, biceps, chest, shoulders. We set it up down here, down low. Grab the left, grab the right. I'm going to step forward. I'm going to tell you why this is actually really safe too, even though you're going to think, well, my veins look like they're going to pop. That is not, but it is. I take a step out here. I open up here and pull. And rest. Okay, here we go. One more. Now, one more. We set them up. Bring them out a little bit. Set them up. Bring them out. Okay, now, again, now we're going to come out here And here, more of a contracted position. Out. Squeeze the quad. On the back leg there. And pull. Rest. You're increasing the recruitment of muscle fibers because you can build towards this strength. It doesn't start out at peak levels. It builds over those 6 seconds. So with the force I'm pushing with right now, actually increases every second as I recruit more motor units. One more. Now, the reason why it's actually safe is because unlike yielding isometrics, where the weight would be pulling me apart so that when I fail and I can't hold it anymore, my arms drop back suddenly. That's not happening here. We're getting in this position here. All I'm trying to do is, again, move the immovable. Squeeze as hard as I can. They're not going anywhere. The muscles are in a shortened position. They're not in that more vulnerable state. Even when we're in the more elongated position here, again, they're not being pulled back in this direction. I'm trying to shorten from that position. Ideally, really good for working through sticking points as well. Getting in this position back here and trying to push from here is going, woo, my voice. Trying to push from here is going to help with that sticking point during the bench press. So, guys, remember, if you want to get the most out of your training, you want to use every technique that's available to you to get the most out of your training. At ATHLEAN-X, we do that for you. We lay it all out for you step by step, and our plans are available over at ATHLEAN-X.com. In the meantime, if you found the video helpful, leave your comments and thumbs up below. Let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that for you in the days and weeks ahead. See ya.